And so when we came here, we brought our money over, and it's not because we were all loaded, but because we were a prepared group that we would not come to a new country that we don't think that we have the resources as the safety net. And we assume that that is something that anybody, any family would do. So as a group, we all did that. We came here and we realized that, in fact, the money that we brought were actually could be put into really good value, because land, relatively speaking to Hong Kong, and Hong Kong was like New York, that the land prices were extremely high. And so we realized that the value was, we could actually translate the same amount of money into like a big mansion in Shaughnessy. And so that was happening a lot, South Granville, and that was a shock to a lot of local people, because we did not know any better, that we started to build homes, and we did not want to be in an old home, because older homes are kind of scary. So we came here and we thought that, okay, so we can tear down the old home and build a new one. So I think if we actually all sit down and think about it, it's actually not so surprising, because it would happen to a lot of people too. But then I think for a lot of local people, it was very shocking to them. And all we needed in retrospect nowadays, that I mean now when I think about that period, I think it was handled quite well by leaders in the Chinese community who came out, by conversation, dialogues, a lot of them with local politicians. A lot of leadership were taken, and so things were resolved. So there were guidelines as to maybe if we all do a little bit on our part, then maybe the tension would be gone. So I think that was a short-lived period. Today, when I talk to some of my friends, Canadian or newer immigrants, or basically Canadian friends here, that they don't even remember that was such terms of Vancouver or Gujibo people. But for me, it was almost like a very strong image that I had in my mind as a new immigrant during that period.